Welcome back to the Good Vampire. The game is sending me to Whitechapel for the main quest, and I wanted to go to Whitechapel for clues anyway, for hits, so I guess we're going to Whitechapel right off the bat. I hope it'll let me go this way. I hope I don't have to go all the way around like that. Please. That's north. Why is there a gate here? No, okay, that will take me all the way back around. Can I go through this gate? It looks like this way is open now. Is this a shortcut? Is this a faster way to get to Whitechapel than the other way? How many monsters do I have to fight on the way here? Can I open this? I can open this now. Hello? I'm just gonna ignore you, okay? Is this a door? Do I have to fight these guys to open the door? Hey. Ow, 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 hey, ow, ow. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I really need some clues. I want to go to Whitechapel and hope that journalist fella, I want to see if I can get his blood full and hope his mesmerized level is low. I need a feed on somebody. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, it's been ridiculous for a long time, but I can't just sacrifice my taste. I can't just feed on anybody. They have to have full blood, and they have to be shorter than me, which isn't a problem. They have to be male, and they have to be a king. I can't have any girl kings. Will this... Oh. Someone's...
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Okay, that's fine. There's a shortcut through here, but I need Mesmerize 3.
Goodbye for now, sir.
Is there a way to upgrade Mesmerize without the story saying, hey, it's time to, here's your next Mesmerize upgrade? They have not seen me. I successfully stealthed my way through these skulls, I think, so far. Let's not count my chickens. Okay. I opened this door. And now I have successfully stealthed my way through those skulls. See, I can't be a vampire because I'm walking. A vampire wouldn't just walk through the streets at night, right? He would run. Maybe that's what...
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to
this is
lick
the voice in my head.
from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
It's not.
Shed your
I was about to say,
skin.
this guy doesn't
Forget your
sound like
old,
an elder.
weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Is this a boss battle? He wants to fight.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So
Wait,
your
eyes. I'm not bringing any eyes.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return.
This guy looks silly to me. He looks like he walked out of a comic book.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Okay. Don't worry, just let the vampires and the vampire hunters fight amongst themselves. Skulls are technically vampires, right? I'm not wrong in calling skulls vampires, right? That's allowed. This guy is a hunter. Tough shit. Ow. I'm leaving. Any rats around here? I'm almost to Whitechapel. Okay, I'm at Whitechapel. Whitechapel's safe, right? Nobody could follow me to Whitechapel. Before we do the main quest, I'm gonna have a look around, see if I can find clues. That journalist, he shouldn't be a problem to feed on, right? Less of a problem than Strickland or Aykroyd. Maybe Tippett. But even Tippett, he's a doctor. People don't like this journalist that much, mostly, right? They think of him as like a tabloid guy. Oh, the priest, too. He's also an option.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I just want to check on your blood. Oh, wow, he's very kingly. I think, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say, I think anybody with a mesmerize level over 4 must be a king. There's no way they wouldn't be, but let's see. This guy, I know he's not a king. God, but he's so short. I think I'm up on a curve. Level 3. See, I'm looking for clues, actually. Not necessarily people. Although sometimes people hold clues in their grips.
One way or another.
Who's this?
You again? What do you want this time?
I didn't realize you walked past me.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
She's doing good work. I saw her yesterday and told her she could call on me if she ever felt threatened. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't really know the I don't really know the passage of time in this game. I know that when I go to sleep, that's got to be a day passing. But I don't know if days pass without me being aware of them too. Like just in between cutscenes. Like it fades to black. How do I know Jonathan didn't sleep for a week? There's no day-night cycle in this game. Well, you can't have a day-night cycle in a vampire game. I understand that.
Don't be shy, handsome.
I'm not looking for a prostitute lady. I'm just asking some questions.
For what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor.
He said the same thing as
Dr.
me.
Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Okay, yes, you're very funny. I get it.
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
See? People don't like him.
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your
Nobody
type
will
come
miss him
here
if I
to
eat
get a
him.
good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy
Me?
houses in the West End.
I'm not looking for a cheap fuck lady.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry?
I
Or
feel
about
very hungry.
poverty, or anything else you have
For
never
king
suffered.
blood. And I'm really feeling it with the difficulty. With the level 16 enemies just hanging around.
In London, and you could be exposed. Or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
What about Nurse Crane?
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal
Yeah, I
with,
should have known better.
their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Okay. What about if they're
Considering
already
your
sick?
line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before
Are you being
you
so
have
coy about it, Jonathan?
health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Alright. I don't know, does the hospital cost money?
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is a saint. She's
Alright,
living
so
proof that
you do have, you are getting some sort of healthcare, sorta, kinda. That's fine. That's all I need is to know. Let's I don't need to know her blood quality.
Take care of yourself as best you can.
That wasn't helpful at all. She has fatigue. Well, she can continue having fatigue. I'm not gonna treat her. I'm not gonna. Oh, there he is, man of the hour.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
He's got quite a bit of. Oh, but he's got fatigue. I've got treatment for fatigue, but he's also level 4 mesmerize. Everybody worth feeding on is level 4. Well, Tippets is level 2. He qualifies for a king in my book. All right, here, have some
If
medicine.
you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Does that help? That does help his blood quality, so he's good. Mr. Darby isn't sick anymore. Does doing him a favor lower his mesmerize level, or is it just that's just his iron will? You can't soften people's mesmerize levels up. That's just who they are.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, there's no way I could get through that. I can't feed on Clayton anytime soon, I guess. I can't feed on the priest. Those are the reasons I actually wanted to come here. Who's this? Do I know this guy?
Some of us
This is
come
that
to
writer.
world already touched by grace.
I'm not worried about him. Editor review. Oh, that's gotta be a good. Oh nope, it's not. It's for this guy. But he's no king.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
Look at him. He might have kingly blood, but he's not of kingly disposition.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It
I'll
may
treat
be
him.
wise to let you prescribe me something. But I don't
Maybe
feel
I'll
like
be
I should.
desperate enough to feed on him.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard.
That
I put all
mesmerized
my
me,
time,
son.
my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why
It's
should
just that I'm being distracted by all the idle animations. It's like everybody in this game is so animated when they're not talking. It's a little ridiculous. They look like a high school actor. And they're not sure. They feel like they have to be doing something at all times, shaking their head, moving around, making faces, put their hands on their hips, put their hands back off their hips. Just fidgeting. Everybody in this game can't stop fidgeting. Was that something about the Spanish flu? Is that a symptom I'm not aware of? Made people fidget, even if they just had like a tiny bit of it. It's the earliest symptom. Pretty much everybody who was anywhere in the vicinity of the Spanish flu started fidgeting a bunch. Or maybe it's a vampire thing. Vampires make people fidget. Just my presence. It's their subconscious that makes them fidget. That wouldn't explain why the other vampires are also so fidgety, though. So I guess, that doesn't work out. Oh, he's got a lot of things to talk about. I'm not really interested in what this guy has to say, so I've just been. That's why I've been talking. What was I talking about? Fidgeting vampires. I got a hint about her. I don't need hints about her. Oh, wait, I got a hint about him, too. Good. Oh, his blood quality's awful. I got all his hits. Alright, I fattened up this pig. But I can't feed on him yet. I need more mesmerize level. Maybe I'll get that at the end of this cutscene. Maybe God will give it to me. He can see I'm trying to be such a good boy vampire that he'll give me some more mesmerize level so I can go do some bad things.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm
You're a
sorry
different
to
priest.
disturb you at such a late hour.
You're not the same guy.
No worries, my son.
Are you a bishop
I'm
or
still
something?
quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know.
Oh, you're that guy. You're that priest. The
I've
funeral
forgotten
priest.
what I wanted. I don't know.
Vicar. He's a
May I
vicar.
help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I don't know what a vicar is,
to
really.
cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
Is
The
this a game
church is
mechanic?
shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
Okay, can you bless me or something?
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
Well, the
There
church
are no
is shut, he
secrets
said.
from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
Okay. I didn't want to push this its private thing in the first place. They gave me 2 more options for that. I'll go with
I've
this.
words for one departed.
That's what I wanted to say in the
They're
first
not for
place.
living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond.
It was still a this is privacy thing.
All God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what
I
burdens
wasn't.
you.
I didn't want
With
you to
whom
be
do you
so
wish
adamant,
to speak?
Jonathan. Okay.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
I can't. Don't. Definitely not that.
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I can tell the game really wants me to be soaking up in the in Jonathan's sadness right now by the close-up.
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you.
Yep.
There's no excuse. My dear Mary.
I didn't want him to say that. I didn't know he was.
Heard, my son, and your
Very
burden will
fine.
lighten if your words are sincere.
Hopefully, he just
Go in
assumes I
peace
mean it
now,
metaphorically.
And live your life in the way she would have wanted.
I said I was trying to be somewhat cagey about it. Like, you know, I feel responsible, not it was me, I did it.
I confessed to that Vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
I don't feel better on account of you hiding lines from me. showing me only vague hits about what Jonathan's gonna say when I pick a line. Alright, I guess we're going back to the hospital. Where are we going? Back to the hospital. The well here is all dried up. Really. Until I get mesmerized level 3. Then I guess I'll feed on that poet. He's not my first choice at all. But I guess it counts. God damn it. Leave me alone. I'm just standing here. I'm just walking. You don't know anything about me. I'm stuck. As long as the gates are open, I can run through them. But they won't let me open any gates. What's happening? Oh.
Are precious when binding you to the earth.
Okay, there he is. That's the elder vampire.
I remember you.
That last guy that was that last guy that was talking to me, I was like, that doesn't sound like the guy that's normally talking to me. Are you my daddy?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
The lady vampire says
This
that you've been very irresponsible
doing.
about me.
You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Was I turned into a vampire by a spirit? Am I a first level vampire?
Tell me what you are.
I am the whitened bones and blackened soil. The land made blood coursing through thy veins.
What is it you seek?
See, either this guy is really conceited, or he's like something that's different from just a mortal turned vampire.
Brewed in a cauldron newly formed.
Maybe he's a first level vampire, and I'm a second generation. Or the Spanish flu. This is an alternate universe where the Spanish flu caused vampirism, sorta. It's kinda. I don't know. Jonathan seems really stuck on that idea. I hope that's not the case. It's stupid.
For me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave.
Alright, well, you keep feeling and behaving the way people tell you, regardless of how you feel that you should feel or behave about that.
Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind?
Well, that was definitely him doing that.
Maybe
He wasn't
Edgar
actually
could help
standing
me with
there.
this one.
Edgar. Okay. First, I've got to go back up to my room. What happened here? Hey.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Who got blood all over the floor?
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room.
Oh.
Then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened.
All right.
I only
Miss
entered
Jones
the room
was...
when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Okay. I guess I
Where
should
is
go
Miss
look at it.
Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine
At
the
the
morgue.
morgue.
It all happened so quickly.
I guess I gotta talk to someone else about that. Sean, hold on.
What can you tell me?
That...
And did you...
No.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... Well, maybe it was him.
They were probably scared. I assume they were scared. Do you need... Okay, you're healthy. Good. I feel like I should have the nurses in good health even if I'm not going to feed on them. It might be good. It looks like things can happen. Looks like this game, things can happen. I'm sure there was some way, like if I had fed on Sean Hampton, I don't think he would have killed that old lady. Hey, did you see the guy killed that lady?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I don't think anybody can fix your face, buddy. I think I talked to this guy in the missing episode. The redo episode. The episode of redo. Alright, that's fine. He lost his face in the war. See you later. He doesn't seem to have anything to say about the murder, even though it looks like it happened right. Good lord. He really went to town. Was it necessary to destroy the bed in the process of killing one old lady? Also, like, you probably could have done it with less blood. He was really old. I don't think he needed the blood. I guess we can follow the blood. Find Sean Hampton. Did he warp through here? Oh, you. Hey, what do you know about this murder?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I'm investigating a murder. Okay.
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But what if I was close to
I don't know why I'm having this conversation with you, to be honest.
Them the truth.
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned.
How do you know this?
They will see it as salvation.
You said you've never done this, so how do you know that?
Hunters.
How do you know the consequences? I'm not gonna... You don't lie to what you... Okay.
Goodbye,
I don't know
lady.
why I'm all of a sudden having these conversations
we meet
with
again.
her. I wanted to talk about this murder because she seems to be investigating it, but I guess not. I guess she's just hanging around out by this blood puddle. Tippets.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Are you sick or something?
Any good news to share?
No, he's healthy. He's got so many clues. I think I only need one more.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Oh, right. That key. That guy gave me a key when I wasn't reading his dialogue. But he said he wanted me to put that thing in his office. That's what it was. And I need to go back to my office to restock on cure. Oops, wrong office. Wrong floor.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I still don't know where to get water. What's this? Light stamina serum. Alright. I've got none of these. I want one of these. I want one of these too. There. Got a full set of the treatments I can use right now. Alright. We can snoop around this office. Grab some stuff. Like this. Mine. Oh. He thought about that.
Now that Dr. Ackroyd has been...
I put a placebo in there.
We should make good use of this formula.
The placebo? I didn't know it was a placebo. What am I up to? Was that a choice I made, or was that a choice Jonathan made? Followed by Dr. Ackroyd, Mortimer Goswick, signs of extreme fatigue. Mortimer Goswick. Letter to Dr. Swansea. It looks like I've gotten some more clues, but Ackroyd's all full up. I didn't really need... Oh, it was a Brannigan clue. Was it also an Ackroyd clue? No. Oh, no, Ackroyd's not all full up. Strickland is all full up. There's too many people here. I need to drink some of them so that there's less people here.
It's locked.
You lock all your cabinets. Rude. I wanted to raid those. Is there any Tippett's clues? Tippett's works here. Theoretically, I could have found a clue about Tippett's in here, but if there's a clue about Tippett's in here, I guess it's locked. Dr. Swansea's yelling about something. I guess he's gonna be yelling for a while because I'm supposed to interrupt him. Long letter. Hello, sis. Who's this from? Lucy. I'm your affectionate sister. Well, sisters aren't helpful to me. This guy has so many clues. I can't find any of them. Shillings. Those aren't clues. I'm gonna go talk to the nurse lady. Oops. God damn it. Let's look for some rats. Surely there must be some rats around here. Where am I going? I thought this was just another entrance to the hospital. But did I instantly go to the morgue? I was thinking there might be some clues in the morgue I didn't get, but also it's dark in, oh, it's not dark in here. There will at least be supplies, I guess. Is this the morgue they brought the old lady to? Surely not, right? There's another morgue. This is the old morgue. Old morgue means there's another morgue, right? Where they're actually using it. This place is not functional. Can't be. Oh, okay. I was just about to say I haven't run into any skulls up here, but I thought I heard one. It might have just been the soundtrack. Might have just been the soundtrack, but it might have been a monster. It is a monster. But they're only level 10. See, these guys I could fight. God damn it. I didn't expect there to be 3 of them. These are kind of like rats. Damn it, I dodged. I dodged, though. There's even level 10 enemies. Even the enemies the same level as me is just a pain in the ass.
I cannot enter.
These door's locked. I don't think anybody's gonna know if you if you kick the door down, Jonathan. I think we're fine to break doors down in this place. There's another skull. There's more skulls. Oh, they're down in the basement though, right? I'm not worried about them. Are there any up here? I guess so. What'd you drop? That's not a hint. Alright, well, it looks like there's nothing. I'm not going to the basement right now. If there's clues in the basement, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to the basement. It's the worst that can happen. Alright, there's a lot of skulls down here, actually. They both saw me. Alright. Never mind. Leaving the basement. I can't leave the basement. It won't let me. Because I'm seen. That's so fucking annoying. I don't want to fight these guys. I want to leave. God damn it, I've been seen a 3rd time. Damn it, I've been seen a 4th. I guess I'm fucking searching the basement. Because every skull in the basement is coming to me and it won't let me go back. Why? Of course there's fucking 3 of them just standing here. That's not the button I meant. I wanted to use this. Alright, he's down. I used all my blood on that shadow step. I got all this watery blood. Can I extract the water from it and feed that plant in my office? Who's this?
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs.
Was somebody
Old
playing
and
with this
distinctive
corpse?
Injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Who is this?
A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Is this the guy that we tried to help?
Signs of internal bleeding.
No. Oh, this is that guy.
So,
wait.
Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death.
Oh.
And then he tried to operate
No,
on him again.
this is different.
Tippett
This is
has
some other
made
guy.
an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Excellent. This is what I was looking for. I'm glad I came down to this basement, I guess. I finally got a feed. And it sounds like Dr. Tippett is an incompetent doctor. So we can feel even better about feeding on him. We're not gonna... I don't know. There's always knock-on effects. Nurse Brannigan might quit. She seems to be the most competent nurse we have. Dr. Tippett even thinks she could be a doctor. Maybe she's the one that did the chest tube insertion. At any rate, let's get out of here before we see any more skulls. All right, Dr. Tippett, where you at? Where'd you go? You hide your hints well, Doctor. But I found it.
Any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
But you're about to die because of your mistake. It's not full.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was...
You don't have to put a hyphen between twofold. It's technically acceptable. But, you don't need to do it. Twofold has become a proper compound word.
I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
You're already old.
Who was this patient?
Don't you think you're going to start making more mistakes
Some
now?
sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Yeah, he's not full. He's not full. Wait.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reed, a time
Be
will
careful
come
who's
when
here.
skill and
Who's here
skill
you say
alone
stuff
will
like that.
determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
That didn't work. God damn it. God damn it. I can't feed on anybody who's not full-blooded. Where's Nurse Brannigan? Hey.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you have any more clues about Tippett?
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions
the wrong
to
person.
dictate
I
your
wanted a hint
conduct
about
concerning
Tippett.
patients, Nurse
Damn it.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, Nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming
look at
conduct.
that button.
I understand your frustration. During the war, I saw the skill and courage of the nurses on duty. But this is neither the time nor the place to start a revolution.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth.
Okay, that doesn't address what I just said. Okay, well, Oh, okay, hold on. I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's error. Will that give me a clue about Dr. Tippett's? I won't reveal it.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's.
But I will feed on Dr. Tippett.
Misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view.
Especially if you give me a hint for Dr. Tippett's right now.
We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right.
I don't know you're going to have that for very long. He's not going to get fired.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
I already talked. I already spoke to him. And I failed a hint. I lost a hint. There's still one more hint. Okay, apparently you can get down to the last hint. Alright, fuck it. I need the blood. I need it. I can't fucking keep going on like this. Hey, shithead. What happened? Why did the music stop?
Good evening, Doctor.
Okay.
Dr. Reed, any good news?
This is the first time that's happened. Personal questions, nothing else here. Okay, time for you to die. I wish I could have gotten that more hint, but oh well. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything weird with this guy. Ah, no, I can't do it. Go back to what you were doing, Tippets. I'll look for your clue later, and I'll see you next time. We'll talk to Dr. Strickland. I'll get a little bit of a level up. See you next week on Vampyr.